Hey everybody, it's your girl Cheryl and welcome to this episode of the EmpowerMinute. On today's Empowerment, I want to talk about staying on track with spiritual disciplines in chaotic times. So, you may be asking, what is the EmpowerMinute? So, if you're joining us for the first time, the EmpowerMinute is a 60-second to 3-minute spiritual boost to help church girls all over the world focus in on what God has called them to do so that they can live the life that He wants them to have. So, how do you focus and to stay disciplined when things all around you seem topsy-turvy as we're experiencing in our world right now? From one day to the next, from the next newscast to the next newscast, newspaper articles, people talking on social media. Sometimes you can become so distracted by what is happening around you that you don't focus and center on the Christ that's living on the inside of you. So I want to give you just a quick thing that I am doing in this turbulent time to make sure that I stay focused and that I stay centered and that my hope is anchored in God. And one of the things that I do daily is I walk. And I've called them now my prayer walks, especially if I'm by myself. Sometimes I walk with my family, my mom and my sisters, but a lot of times I'm walking by myself. And so in those times when I'm walking by myself like I'm doing today, I'll use that time just to talk to God, just to pour out my heart to Him, just to let Him know how I'm feeling, like He doesn't already know, right? But let Him know how I'm feeling, let Him know how I'm processing what's going on. And so God gives me peace when I'm doing this. So I'm going to ask you to, whether it's in a daily walk, because I know you need to get out of that house, get out of those four walls, breathe in some good air, walk around your neighborhood, use that time to decompress. Use that time to be thankful and to be grateful and just to pour out your heart, pour out your concerns to God and let Him restore you. Let Him pour back into you. I know the Bible app has some wonderful devotionals that I'll see people listening to. I listen to a devotional pretty much every morning. So do that, or even having the scriptures read to you while you're doing your walk. Get your earpods on, have the word being spoken to you while you're walking, or have a great devotional, have a great message. Or for me, I love music. Have you some good worship music, but make sure every day you carve out at least 5 to 15 minutes to center yourself, so that you realize that God has everything in control. This did not take Him by surprise. You are His child. He loves you, and He's going to make sure that you are well taken care of. So that's one of my spiritual disciplines that I use during this chaotic time, to make sure that I'm centered in Christ and that I maintain my peace throughout it. So I want to know what you do as well. So put in the comments things that you do to stay centered, to stay hopeful, to stay prayerful. I'd love to learn from you. And be sure to also share this with somebody who needs hope, that needs encouragement, that needs this special tip on today. God bless you. Love you all.